Well, as you already heard, yeah, I'm getting onto that. I know your point. Bloke said, make sure you look at the camera, not at yourself. That's the camera there. So we're looking at that dot there, right? Gee, it's hard not to look at yourself. I mean, it's just hard not to look at yourself, if you know what I mean. So that's the camera there. Imagine someone bothering to come onto the social media and say, look at the camera, not at yourself. All right, we're looking. Now, as I said, it's lay day 4. We're just waiting for the weather to kick in, and then we can spear out into a couple of islands and snorkeling areas we haven't seen. But so we're responding. I'll tell you why we're responding. We're responding because, this is what an oxymoron this is. Gary, is it?
Yeah.
Gary Jamieson said, why don't you respond to the comments? And here we are responding to Gary's comment saying, why don't you respond to comments? We go, Sue, wait till I get on to Sue in a minute. Sue goes through them all. I mean, we get, honestly, thousands. It's just impossible. She puts a little heart when she thinks they're good. No, she just puts a heart. No matter if she thinks they're good, she puts a heart on it and saying...
Just to acknowledge that I've read them.
That's correct. Well, Gary thinks you're not reading them.
But we have responded to some people, so...
We responded to plenty of people, and we're responding again. Not because you wrote in, Gary, and you'll be delighted because we're responding to you for saying, why don't we respond to you?
This will check out to see if he actually watches the video.
Yeah. So someone said here, this is what I'm getting on to. Stephen Murfitt.
Geez, your handwriting's messy.
Well, I read that out, Stephen Murfitt. I was trying to find where he was. Bloody hilarious. He thinks, Sue, please allow Sam to get a word in. That's a cryptic comment, I know, that why don't you let Sue speak. So I'm handing, I'll read out I'm handing this over to Sue now. So Sue, you respond to some of the things we've written down. I'll read out the questions and you read out the answers, all right?
Okay.
All right, so I can't read my own writing.
It's terrible. It's shocking.
Aussie
Outlaw.
Aussie
Outlaw.
Aussie Outlaw, it is too. You can read my writing better than I am. You weren't a chemist, were you? Or a doctor. Aussie Outlaw said, when I was doing the curls, I'm afraid I'll have to respond to this. I was doing the curls and he said, stop swinging your back. Well, I said while I was doing them, you'll say I'm not doing them properly, but at least I was doing them. And that's the main thing because it was taxing on my arms. So I'm sorry I had to reply to that. I couldn't. Right, that was Aussie Outlaw. Stop swinging your back. Buffalo. Good idea if you... I agree with this. Buffalo said, good idea, speaking to you, Sue, if you spit out the chewy when you're looking down the camera, all I can hear is chew, chew, chew. And look at the camera there, don't look at yourself.
Well, buffalo, any diabetic out there would know you get a really bad taste in your mouth. So I tend to chew chewing gum, but I will take it on board and I will not chew next time when the camera's on. No, I'm not. If it annoys you, it annoys you.
If I may, I don't think Buffalo's saying you shouldn't chew. He's saying keep your gob shut while you're chewing. Don't go. Go.
How do I
That's
go?
what he's saying. Well, look at the camera. Don't look at the... Well, we'll get that bloke to write in again. Righto, I'm writing this out for you. This is 007 Combin. Hey, Fossil. I can't read that.
Those ones are called, the second ones are called...
Yeah, thank you, Aussie Combo, whatever. He said the ones where you do like that are called hammer curls. Oh, well, did I say what I did? I didn't. Who cares? What would you say to? Oh, you answered.
Well, they are technically called hammer curls, but the point is really, as long as you're doing something, I don't have any issues. So, it's supposed to be the hammer one actually gets the peak of the bicep. So instead of the whole bicep, you'll get the peak of it, just the peak here. So where is it?
Where's it? What?
Where's your muscle?
Look.
Where's your muscle?
Where's my muscle? That's what I do. I've got no muscle mass. Is that great? Is that Jamison? That's that Gary Jamison again?
Yeah, he's a serial
He said.
commenter.
He said, "Why don't we respond to him?" He said, "Why don't you get a pop-up bike or a pop-up? Yeah, a collapsible bike."
A collapsible.
He said, "And go for a ride around Airlie Beach." Did you? I'd like to respond to
You can respond to that one.
you numbskull. We were out on the boat. How can you ride a collapsible bike round the boat? We were saying when we're out on the boat mooring or travelling to keep us reasonably in tone, or to do some exercise, we did those exercises. How can you ride the bike around the boat? I mean, if I know I can get a bike and I don't have to get a collapsible bike, I can get any bike and ride around anywhere.
Well, we've got scooters now, so your scooter's back.
No,
So
but he's
we're
saying for exercise, Sue.
Nah.
Righto, now this is Jiminy. Jiminy, I reckon people are on analgesics when they ride out these things in the Bolivian booger sugar. Jiminy. What toothpaste do you use, Sue?
Colgate ones.
Well, don't answer that seriously. It's a reference to the fact they reckon you got good teeth, is it?
Yes. Yes.
Well,
The toothpaste makes my teeth white. Not. Just look at yours. Just look at your fangs.
someone said, and then I've got it here somewhere. That's right here. Someone said, I can read that. How much did your teeth cost? He said. Someone said, how much did your teeth cost?
Oh, I wouldn't know. They were gifted to me.
Well done. Who gave you? They were a gift.
Yes.
That's an unusual gift. Yeah, what would you like for your birthday? Oh, maybe just a necklace or a purse or a voucher to go to David Jones or Maya. How about some teeth? Go to a present, were they?
Yeah.
Pretty expensive pair.
I had a list. It was up there on the list there. So.
Well, that's better. You gave me a rubber hammer for my birthday.
Oh, that you killed the fish with. I couldn't believe that.
Right. Yeah, toothpaste. Do you looking at the camera?
I am. I'm looking at the knob, the green light there.
This is Carrie Parks, is it?
Yeah.
He says, or she says, Carrie. Would that be a man or a woman?
Could be either.
Well, if it was a woman, it'd be K-E-R-R-I, wouldn't it?
No, my cousin's Carrie, and she's K-E-R-R-Y.
She's not hasn't transitioned?
Not yet.
Not yet. She transitioned back to a bloke.
No.
It's much easier to transition if you're a bloke into a woman because you can cut the snag off and the plums. But if you want to become... No, you won't.
You'd have a strap on, wouldn't you?
Or strap on dick. Strap a dick to me. Yeah, you can buy some junk and strap it on.
Can't you put it? Wouldn't you like have a jar on your mantelpiece and just watch it grow?
You're weird. Now this is Carrie Parks, whether you're a man or a woman or you're whatever you are. How are you planning to go back? On the boat or are you flying? No, I'm answering this.
Okay.
No, Carrie, no, we're going to leave the boat here, fly home and just leave it here. That's it. And if you want a boat, just come up and get it because we're not coming back. Oh, of course we're taking the boat back. We're going to sail back. We're going to drive it back, aren't we?
Yes, hopefully. And get there all in one piece.
What do you mean, hopefully?
Again.
At some stage, the boat is going back on the water and you and I will be driving it.
Yes, so true. That, we don't know when, though. What else is
Angry mug coffee.
What's that mean?
I don't know what it means. You said, do you still watch Tucker Carlson? Did you watch Tucker Carlson's gigs in Australia when Tucker Carlson was the star of Fox News in America? It's never been the same since Tucker Carlson got the flick. He was a star. I watched snippets of it. I didn't go in person because I was up here. I would have gone. Now, I know maybe you haven't caught up with the recent answers I gave. Someone wants to know. Judah Miles. Who's that?
Judy Miles.
What is the patch on Susan's arm?
Oh, there it is.
No, she didn't say give us a look at it. She said, what
There
is
it
it?
is.
Yeah, what is it?
It's a patch on my arm.
It's a...
It's a glucose monitor sensor
Yep,
for diabetics,
right.
type 1s. Not type 2.
Couchman says, could you give us more TV reviews?
I know,
please?
they like the
Yeah.
TV review there.
Well, because we're honest, we see. First of all, we check the continuity. You know, if there's bloke's wearing a different jacket when he goes to another scene, and or he's lit up a cigarette, and then the next time you see him, the cigarette's nearly finished. You know, we like continuity because you take for the public for idiots if they and the skid marks on the road and all that.
We play games on who can spot them first, so we try to pick out any faults that are in movies, don't we?
Yep, if you say so. I don't think I've ever played that.
Should have Sam's goggle is it goggle box?
Goggle box.
Goggle
Yep.
box.
Mm.
Not the
Dick back. Dick Doc. Dick Dog?
you're banned.
Well, what's that? Dick Doc.
It's your writing. Look at
Dick
that.
Doc.
That's terrible.
Have a listen to this. Dick Doc said, do you remember when I pulled my pants up, just been
Harry High Pants.
Harry High Pants when we were out on the reef? Mm-hmm. He said, why do you wear your pants so high? It's fuck as if I walk around with pants, with the top of my pants under my nipples. That was a joke, Dick Doc. Dick Wit. Dick Doc. Anchor line. I know. Spanky W.
Ooh.
Said the anchor line that we attached, that we showed today, on day
42.
It's called a snobber.
Snubber.
A snubber.
Snubber.
Not a snobber. You're a snobber.
I'm a-
It's called a snubber line. Thank you very much, Spanky. I said it was called a brace or a harness or a... You know, how much did teeth cost? Yeah, we've done that. Stephen Murfitt.
This is funny.
Bloody humorous. Oh, we couldn't get a word in. John Doyle bingo. Oh, John Doyle said, if bugs... Oh, this is John working overtime. Just have a listen to this, Jim. He said, if the bugs come from Moreton Bay and octopuses come from Oyster Bay, what do you get from Fanny Bay? It was good, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was.
Hey,
and what was the other one? What is a bag? What's the bag limit on it?
Oh yeah, and what's the bag limit on
Fanny Bay.
Fanny Bay? Very, very humorous.
Good one, John.
Very humorous, John. It's called that's right. It's called a flange full. A flange full of minges. Well, you get stung. They're called
Midgies.
not minges.
No.
Midgies. Anyhow, look, that's just a random selection. Gary Jamison, mate. Yeah, we've read them out. We read them out just because it's a slow day. It's a slow day. If you don't want to listen to any of this, turn off. Now, what did we do? We've come back from shopping again. I don't know how many times we can go shopping. We'd end up buying shit we don't even want just because we're there. But
You're a shopaholic now.
I'll tell you what, I am a shopaholic. Bunnings. If I go to Bunnings, geez, it's hard not to buy anything from Bunnings. I mean, why would you go if you didn't want to buy anything? What about Clark Rubber? If I go past a Clark Rubber store, I go in and I end up buying rubber mats or something from
Something
Clark
you
Rubber.
don't need.
I cannot go past Clark Rubber.
Something you don't need and don't want.
Yeah.
But you buy
So
anyway.
now I'll just tell you another thing. Now, tell me that you might be able to. So I'm keen on sport and I like to watch it. And I hope Oscar Piastri goes well in the Grand Prix, the F1, and Danny Rick. I never get more nervous watching Shane Van Gisbergen when he drives in America at the NASCAR. And he's not even an Aussie, he's a New Zealand guy. And he has won 3 road races. I get so nervous. Nothing gives me greater delight than to see Shane Van Gisbergen. Why is that? Why do I want him to beat the Yanks at their own game? I mean, I'm keen for Oscar Piastri
But
and Danny Rick to win, but not as I get really nervous when he's driving. I think he's fantastic, and he's humble, and he's just Sorry, go ahead.
No, please.
No, you finish it off.
No.
Did you look at the camera?
Yes, I did. Are you looking at the camera?
Yeah, I'm waiting for you to say something and finish it off.
No, I have to say that the NASCAR Xfinity is very exciting. A little bit more exciting than the supercar races here. Don't know why, but it is. Say something.
No, I don't
Say
want
something.
the fucking bloke to ring in and say, yes, Sue, stop interrupting Sam. Anyhow, that's it. I'll just tell you, it would be absolutely staggered at how many people stop, not because they know who we are, like they know who we are, but not because of who they think Sue is or who I am. The amount of people that stop us and say they listen to all this shit because they can resonate with the fact that they have boats and everything we say goes wrong with them goes wrong with theirs.
True.
But no one ever tells them about it.
No.
I'll tell you when something right or good goes on with this boat, but as yet, in the 6 weeks we've been away, nothing has gone right so far. But we're here and we're enjoying it.
Well, what are you cooking me for dinner tonight?
One of the 12 fish you caught, we're going to thaw them out and thaw them out. That's I haven't got a lisp, but we're going to thaw them out. And this I say, and yeah,
I might film that one.
Benny Hill
I
said.
might do another cooking one for you.
Benny, young girl, went into the have a chest checked, by the doctor, and the doctor said to her, "Big breaths, please, big breaths." And she said, "Yes, and I'm only 16. Benny Hill used to say stuff like that. Now
They used to do the...
No, that was the Three Stooges. Yeah, he used to go... Hang on, I can do that. Yeah. And then you go, look, then put your arm, you go like, you put your arm, then you go... How slow is the day going up here? Turn it off.
Button off.